Thanks, Julia. What is good, and welcome back. And as you can tell, I'm at SEMA 2024. SEMA actually invited me out to take a look at the show and pick out my top 5 things at the show and what I enjoyed most. I'm going to be here for the next couple of days. I'm going to take you along with me. So with that being said, let's go check it out. I need this shop flooring. Look at this. They have pink flooring and purple? You have pink and purple flooring for shops? Tell me about it.
Of course we have pink and purple. So here's your pink. This is the RibTrax Pro. This is great for any kind of garage application. So it don't matter what your subfloor is, it's concrete, asphalt, whatever. This is a free floating floor that you can just sit down right on top. You can customize it however you want, put your logo in it.
Logo? I can have my logo in the floor?
Logo in it. Yeah, something like this. You can do whatever you want, but yeah, we've got the pink, we've got the purple, which is great. And the cool thing is, let me show you this. We kind of refer to it as adult Legos because
I love that.
Just click together like this, and you can create any design that you want. So
I love this.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, so we've got all of these colors as well. You can mix and match. The possibilities are endless.
You could do like pink flooring with a purple border.
Yeah.
With my logo.
Yeah. Anything you want.
Do you have a card?
I do.
I need your card.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you
I'll
as
talk
well.
to you soon.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Sally. What's up?
What is good, man?
What up? How are you?
Coming to check out your car. I literally just got here and I turned around the corner and I literally gasped and I had to come back and shoot this.
Okay. Right on.
Sorry, I'm gonna get you on my video, but tell me about your car. Can you come tell me about it?
Yeah.
Tell me about your build. I've been watching this for like, how long?
Probably 2 years.
Okay, I've lost track.
Yeah.
But tell me.
It's been a long process.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Thanks.
I'm very jelly. Mine is not, it's not look that good.
Yeah. No, you're painting the bay, right?
Yes, and it looks really good. I'm really, really happy with it. I've spent a lot of time on it, and it's really starting to look good. But man, this is just, oh, the color is so good. The paint is good. The wheel choice is good.
Yeah, I would definitely want it to be timeless.
The interior is good. And then it's like, oh, hello.
Yeah.
What is that back there?
That's a lot of kilowatts of batteries.
So I'm going to say one thing is that when are we going to go to the racetrack so we can go test this out?
Yeah, I need to test it out.
Okay.
Soon, hopefully.
I just ran into Mike and we were just talking about this and I was like, you know, we should really go to the racetrack, and he agreed.
Yeah, which Mike?
Big Mike.
Big Mike, okay, cool. Yeah?
And he agreed that this is what we need to do.
Should agree.
So.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I have a lot of work to do to like really dial it in, but I don't need to really dial it in to do a track day.
No.
There's not much that I really need to
No. I mean, probably need to have some good brakes, but.
No.
And I feel bad. I never got you that paint.
That's okay.
I totally
You know
failed
what
on
I
that.
ended up doing? I ended up upgrading a buddy. They were like, hey, I wanted to do black one spoons anyway.
Yeah,
Are you interested in just like a little upgrade?
absolutely.
And like basically like pay a little bit and then just give me those and I'll give you brand new ones. I was like,
Oh,
sold.
sold.
Say no more. It was
So-
like $600 and I traded those in. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
So backstory is that he saw me paint my spoon calipers. What was that, like 6 or 8 months ago?
Sounds like it.
And he hit me up, was like, I need that paint.
Yeah.
And long story short, I failed on delivering the paint.
It's okay. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
But anyway, it's good. All right,
Like,
so
good
tell
job
me
on
about this.
painting those.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Okay, so dual motor, all-wheel drive. They're Tesla drive units, but they're kind of not because the circuit boards are taken out and they're AEM controlled now.
Got
So
it.
now I'm just using it as the raw form. This is a drive unit, so there's an inverter, there's a motor, and then there's a single-speed gearbox basically in there. And it's just a diff and a reduction gear. So that's what it kind of compiles of on the front drive. Rear drive is the same thing. This is a Tesla drive that's been flipped around. We had to modify the oil pump and basically run it in reverse, but we have AEM electronics. They control it with a VCU. The VCU is like an ECU for a chassis, and it controls, strategizes water pumps. It strategizes all like PDM stuff, like whole car system.
Sure, absolutely.
Even brakes. It's getting data off of the electric brake system.
That is so cool. You just made a 90s chassis Honda
Yeah.
have like every single piece of data you could ever want.
Right.
And the best chassis ever, let's be
Yes.
honest.
Yeah. And then I also did an EG, but the EG is a little more basic.
I heard about
This
that.
is like the flagship one.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yep.
Ah, so good.
All brand new parts.
Even got real headlights. A Honda Stanley.
This is brand new Civic Type R grill, brand new bumper, Exceed parts. Do you have Exceed parts on your car at all?
I had an Exceed lip for a little
Lip.
while.
Okay.
But I got the J-Bolt bumper.
Got it. So yeah, this is Exceed front lip spoiler.
No, but it's
Exceed-
such a nice piece.
Yeah, they're really nice. And then the wing, Exceed wing.
I have
and
the
then-
Exceed wing.
Okay. Oh, you do have Exceed.
I do
wing.
have
There
an
you go.
Exceed wing.
And then CTR rear lip.
I don't have that.
and Brand new parts and left-hand drive mirrors. The left-hand drive VVTi mirror
Man, fancy.
and thin side moldings, and that pretty much is all you need on the outside. It's easy. It's a formula.
So-
timeless. It's gonna look perfect forever.
Big question.
Yeah.
But dyno, does it say it's freaking fast?
It's pretty freaking quick. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Please follow me on this and don't kill me.
No.
Car drives, that was the point, was to get it to be drivable.
Yeah.
I literally put in the VCU, I was like, how many Newton meters of torque do I want? I don't want to break the car.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want to break it before I bring it to SEMA. I did 100 Newton meters of torque. It's plenty quick,
Oh.
but it's super detuned. Because I don't want
Oh,
to
I'm
break,
sure.
I don't want to break axles or anything. Right?
Oh well, they're just waiting to break.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
Exactly. But they're DSS, so they're
Oh,
they're
then you'll be
beefy.
fine.
I should
Yeah.
be fine. I just don't want things to break.
I
The
don't
last thing
blame
I want to do is to break a differential or break an axle or break something stupid,
No.
and then have to push it into the car and look foolish. I'd rather have it be on low power, like driving like normal
Dude,
car.
it's still gonna be stupid fast,
Oh,
even on low
when
power.
I turn it up, it's gonna be wild. I need to get traction control dialed like immediately because it's gonna be really fast.
Dude, I'm so proud of you. This is such a sick build.
It was a lot of time, and it was totally different. Like, you know, when you're building a car, you're like, oh, you got to get the transmission in there, the clutch, the freaking intake manifold, and you just need time to just put it together. So, I mean, I did do the S2000 EV, so I have
Yeah.
an idea of what. But this was dual motor. I literally was like designing some of it, going, okay, I have two motors. Does that mean I need two contactors for the relays to turn on and off the motors? Okay, that makes sense. I think I do. Do I need two negative ones or do you need two positives? Like, I literally was lost. And I just had to sit there and really think about everything, and then it starts to just come together.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then,
If anybody could do this, it's you.
thanks. Yeah.
I trust you.
And it was
I
still
trust
hard as hell, so. But now I
Honestly.
do it again and it'll be easy, you know?
you. But this is so nice. This is so nice.
Thanks.
100%. And it's done cleanly and nice, and
I tried to.
you didn't cut any corners or anything like
give
that.
a lot of motorsport vibes.
I mean, look at this. I mean, this is motorsport vibes right here. This nice bracket with the nice hardware, and everything's like clocked nicely.
Right.
You know, that really does go a long way.
Yeah, this is all motorsport plumbing with Wiggins clamps and like those so little things. Let me just like nerd out for a second.
I love this stuff.
So there would be like a plastic barb fitting right there,
Sure.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nope, can't have a plastic barb fitting.
No.
Right? So what I did was I catted a piece, dimensionally, I catted it all up, 3D printed it, decided, okay, is that going to work? Is it not? Whatever. I messed up like a bunch of times because I suck at CAD and stuff.
It's okay.
And then I got it right, and then I sent it out, and I got it made in billet, but I did it in ORB, so I can convert it to a Wiggins, or I can just do it as
look
a
at
regular
you.
AN fitting, right?
Fancy.
But I needed that, so I'm like, I gotta break each thing down to the smallest little detail.
You know, but that's the difference in between your builds and everybody else's, and going that extra mile really does make it look a whole lot better.
Thanks.
I mean,
and everybody's like, oh, it looks so simple and clean, and I'm like, yeah, but you know how hard it, like
Very
how
hard.
difficult it was to make it look so simple? Like that's where me laying in bed at night, like not being able to sleep and just thinking about AC lines and crap like
where
that.
I'm going to route this, and where it's going to come out, and where am I going to do this and do that, and all
We're
this
trying
stuff.
to build the wire loom for the entire car, and then not have to like add anything or like, oh, I forgot
I mean,
about that.
you kind of like know how to wire
I
things
sort
pretty
of
good.
know what I'm doing, but it's not easy.
I mean, I'll be honest, like if I ever need anything wired, I'm definitely not doing anything, and I'm just calling you.
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
all
of
I've ever
course.
done.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I need an underdash harness for my EK anyway.
Oh, okay. No, I have one from this car.
Fair enough.
99 2000, boom, done.
Because I
Say
mean,
no more.
I'm thinking about
Good to see you.
getting a sequential for my
Nice.
EK.
So what kind of sequential?
I think only one person makes a B series sequential.
Oh, that's right, a B.
Isn't it Quaif, I think?
Yeah, Quaif does have one. They
Anyway,
do. They
enough
do.
about that.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about that
Yeah,
later.
but there is a couple more options.
Oh,
Yeah.
there are.
'Cause there's some companies that are doing some stuff, but not in the masses. So if you're interested, just let me know when the actual time comes, and then
The time is like now,
okay.
because I took the B series out, so
Okay. Oh yeah, you like painted the base, so you're ready to put in a whole new system.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Let me. Did you already reach out to them?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're talking.
Okay.
Well, I don't really know what I want to do. It's not set in stone or anything,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I want to go wild with it. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, I still need to finish my Integra. That hasn't even
Yeah.
seen the light of day in months.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, there's some options I think, but Quaif would be a good one.
Yeah. Well, I will let you go.
Okay.
It was great
Good to
seeing
see
you.
Yep, of course.
And we'll come back around. I need to come take some beauty shots.
Okay.
So,
It's a B-roll.
but good to see you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Rick did do Renaissance Fair, still does. He is absolutely crazy.
That's fancy.
The tons are so bad.
what is this?
Do you do any bent products like that now? Yeah, yeah.
So I'll be honest, I'm feeling the Equips. I think that is really cool. I am down with the Equips. And I'm also down with the clear tails. As you all know, I am a fan. I like the paint. It's got some nice flake. Got some sparkle. I love the pink, obviously.
Yeah, right.
I don't know why I like these BMW M2s. I've never really been a BMW fan, but I really love the new stylings of these cars and think they're pretty fantastic when you mod them. Put some nice wheels. Good looking ride.
We don't do a lot of battery.
Sally, don't think you did play an incognito. How you doing? Thanks. You're doing a great job.
I like that. I need this get up you got here. I need this.
Your cousin Vinny, how you doing? It's phenomenal. Good seeing you. Need a pair of those fuzzy dice in your car.
That's what I was gonna go for. All right, I'm gonna get me a pair of these.
I have Alea, who is my daughter, who is a future race car driver.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you. Alea, A-L-E-I-A.
Oh, I love that name.
She just took 2.
Oh, perfect.
She had to pick race car theme parties.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Just had a meet and greet here at Liqui Moly. It was fantastic. I had quite a few people waiting to say hi at the meet and greet, and it was really great to meet everyone. And I'm looking forward to the one tomorrow at Borla Performance. I ain't even mad. I like the saw blades. I like the fitment. I like the low mount wing. I ain't even mad. This is cool. The side exit exhaust is a nice touch. Looks like we got some forced induction under the hood.
das Auto kostet.
That is a lot going on in here. All right, we're here at the Boyle Performance booth, and we are in front of Matt Field's brand new C8 Drift Corvette. Fantastic build, and of course, we all know this has an amazing Borla exhaust system that was custom designed. We have David Borla here, and he's going to run us through like the process and what exactly they did to make this sound absolutely amazing.
So when you get to be involved in something where the car's being built from the ground up, and we get to work with the engine builder, it sort of takes the header design and the exhaust design to a whole other level, as opposed to building a header for an engine that's sort of mass marketed and has existed for a long time. Grom Racing is the engine builder, and Matt Field obviously was like heavy involved in the whole thing too. And so from even before we saw the car, we were already working with them, putting CAD drawings together.
Wow.
They had a very particular pipe diameter, so 2 1/4 inch, and a particular firing order that we're working with, and a very particular collector that they wanted.
Wow.
And equal length headers too. And in this case, equal length really matters and is really appropriate, as opposed to just sort of being a catchphrase, something that was specifically engineered and designed into the performance of the motor. And it's a big part of why they were able to create so much power from a naturally aspirated engine is using this particular long tube header design. So it was really cool to be involved in sort of the CAD side of it from the very beginning and take it to that level. It's just really a lot of fun for us to be able to do that. And Matt was such an integral part of it, and what he's done with this car, with the resources that he's had, and what he's been able to do is just absolutely fantastic. I couldn't possibly articulate how impressive it is that they were able to build this car this way. And so for us to be a part of it, just a huge honor, and super psyched. And I'd love to show you what we did with the header and the
Absolutely,
exhaust.
absolutely. And if anybody follows Matt on the internet, you know you saw him pull this car out, and then he has literally reworked this entire thing. If you can go back and watch all his videos on his YouTube and Instagram, from literally grabbing the car. I think it was, what is it, a flood car?
Yeah,
I think he
yeah,
got.
it was a flood
and then
car.
he has worked it into this absolutely killer looking drift Corvette. But yeah, let's go see what you did.
He had a vision from the beginning.
He did.
When I saw him buying a flooded car, I was like, what are you doing? And well, this is what he was doing.
He literally didn't need
So,
anything
yeah,
in it.
yeah,
I mean, like, he reworked
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So when he said he redesigned and built it himself, he literally did that. All right, let's go look at this.
Yeah, let's go. Give you a little bit of background on the motor. The block is a Concept Performance LSR block, and the heads are based on SC2 NASCAR racing heads. So
That's
it's
cool.
a completely custom motor for this car. Once again, developing a header for that, we had to start from scratch and be very careful about working with the engine builder to make sure that our header is going to maximize the performance of this motor. We have 2 1/4 inch primaries, which you can see how beefy these primaries are. On the street, we'll run an entire exhaust system that's 2 1/4 inch the whole way. In this case, each primary is 2 1/4 inch.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a meaty, beefy
Oh, absolutely.
primary.
Yes.
they are all equal length, and they were designed to be equal length, modeled through computer modeling, and this thing is engineered at a really high level. So they're not equal length just to be able to say equal length.
Say that. A lot of people have that.
Yeah, and
Of course.
there is
It's a catchphrase.
There's a cool factor to equal
No.
length.
Oh,
for
it
sure.
is, absolutely.
But in this case, it really, really works, and there's a reason for it.
Correct.
And as I mentioned earlier, they have a very specific firing order with this 8-into-1 collector. So
I think
we
I
had
see they're
to-
numbered. Is that the
Yeah,
firing order?
That's the firing
Oh,
order.
that's
right.
so
And then-
cool.
Well, yeah, some of the numbering is actually how you install the primaries.
Oh.
Because the primaries have to be installed in a certain order,
Sure.
or you won't be able to get them
Wouldn't fit.
on. So we actually machined some numbers in to each one of them to make sure that they can install the primaries really
amazing.
easily without having to guess to install the primaries. And then you're going into this 8-into-1 collector and coming out here through this Y pipe. One other thing that's really interesting about this exhaust is that, well, we really like this look from the rear. And Matt was really particular, obviously, about how the car looks and this look. And if you notice how perfectly centered these tips are, and the gap all around here, kind of how tight it is and how nice it looks. So what we didn't want to have happen was, as this massive motor, you know, with all this power is torquing all the time,
Yes.
and you got all this
You got a
heat.
lot of flex and movement.
You have all this heat, yes, all the flex and movement and all this heat cycling
Sure.
going through, right? Inevitably, if the tips were attached to the exhaust system, the tips were going to move all over the place,
Absolutely.
right? So what we did was we actually attached the tips to this fascia here, and if you look, it's kind of tough to get a shot of it, but there's quite a big gap here. The exhaust is kind of free floating, and there's a gap right here, all around the side. So this Y pipe, or the whole exhaust can kind of move and torque and twist, and the exhaust tips are always going to stay exactly perfectly
centered.
Yeah, centered. So we'll never get a shot from the rear with like the tips sort of off center
Sure.
or cockeyed or
But
whatever.
look, you have all this movement here, like, you know, clearance for it to have its movement or whatever it's going to have because of the torquey engine. And then, yeah,
That's
that
exactly
is
right.
so smart.
And what's even cooler about it is on the street version of the Z06 Corvette.
Sure.
They did the same thing. GM did the same thing for the same reason.
Oh,
And
okay.
we replicated it with
Sure.
our exhaust also.
Absolutely.
So our Z06 exhaust for the street has that same free floating kind of technology.
That
So
is-
we call these fascia tips. So these are fascia tips, and
makes sense.
they're functional. There's a reason for it.
Sure.
So this is really one of the cooler projects that we've worked on. We're super proud to be a part of it.
I mean, the work is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's our guys at our place in Oxnard that worked on this. Just amazing what they were able to do in a short period of time. Super proud of it. Just great to support Matt and to be there for him and to be able to do this for him. So happy for him that he
Yeah.
completed this car. What an amazing car it is. And we're just honored to be a small part of it. And
No, for sure. Thank you for
Thank you.
talking us through this.
absolutely.
Awesome. Cool.
Thanks.
All those pipes, they are based on formulas that go all the way back to Pythagoras on how they get certain notes. And so
Awesome.
I know enough about music, I can
You're
play
welcome.
enough. Combinations of certain notes sound very good together, or like on a guitar, right? Like a power chord. They're perfect fits. Every AC/DC song you've ever heard is just that interval. Perfect fits.
Awesome.
That's it. You know. So I'm like, well, how do we put perfect fits? Like, what if I take the root note
Awesome.
and the
Nice to
formula
meet
to
you.
get
Thanks, Julia.
that. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So welcome.
I love the jacket.
Thank you.
Sally's top 5 picks of the SEMA show. Starting off strong is here at the Boiler Performance booth. We have Matt Field's brand new Liberty Walk wide body C8 Drift Corvette. And man, it is a head turner. This thing was designed and built by himself, and it sports over 1,000 horsepower of naturally aspirated American muscle. Now, I absolutely love the livery that Boiler's put on here. It's got red chrome, and man, it looks so good. All right, next up, we're over here at the Meguiar's booth. Definitely a car on my list that I wanted to check out. 1999 Nissan Skyline R34, definitely my favorite Skyline chassis. This thing, I've seen a build on the internet, super impressed, has some really nice parts on it. It even sports the blue lights just like the movie. So this thing makes 1,500 horsepower, so it is definitely too fast, too furious. We're here with Georgia at the Hoppo's booth, and we're going to check out her 1989 Toyota pickup.
All right, so I know I've told you a little bit about it already, but it's on a hydraulic setup, cantilever system, so it has a knuckle on the back that pushes down on the diff and raises the truck up. We got elements to it of an old car, so a 59 Impala dash in it.
Let's take a look.
So the dash actually has been sectioned and shortened in the center where there normally would be a radio, because an Impala is quite a large car.
Sure.
On either side of it, it also got shortened as well, and as well as the front, so it could suck in, so it would fit properly in here. The same car that this dash came out of, the rear speaker of the seat, came out of as well, and it's NOS 59 Impala material on the inserts as well. What else can I tell you? We got all sorts
What's
of
this color?
This is from a 2013 Chevy Spark.
Oh, I
Like,
love
I saw
it.
it driving down the road 9 years ago, and I was like, I need that on something. That's the color. And so until this came to life, that's been the color in my head, and now it's here. So
You got to make that dream into
I
reality.
know, it's so strange because these little Chevy Sparks are like kind of like a
I've seen
little
this. I've seen
throwaway
this
car,
car.
commuter
Yes, in this
car.
color.
And yeah, this is the color. So that's how it ended up becoming. It's all custom metalwork. There's no fiberglass in it. So the whole back wall was made to look stock on it.
Okay.
As well as the floor is all custom and raised, the tunnel, because it has a 4L60 trans in it, even though it's a Toyota.
Got it. Of course.
And like the door handle shaved and the cowl shaved, and it has a.
Can we see under the hood?
Yeah, let me show you. So this was the engine that came with
Here, I'll
the
hold it
truck.
for you.
Oh, it's a little heavier.
That's good. I got it.
You got it? You got it?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the engine that came with the truck. It's a 22RE, but then I went ahead and turboed it.
Perfect.
It did get machined, forged internals, the whole works. It's running on a Holley ECU, which normally is meant for an LS, but you know, with a little bit of fine tuning, we're making it work. And then, so it has the Garrett G3660 for the turbo, just a little guy. We got a Chevy Race intercooler going on in here. But like I said, it has a 4L60 transmission, so it has a custom torque converter with an adapter plate that actually works for this
absolutely.
engine, because normally
Makes total
Toyota,
sense.
Chevy doesn't make sense. It hasn't been dynoed. We don't know horsepower numbers. It still has break-in oil in it, so it's been driven like 10 minutes. But
what I love is there's nothing that has been untouched here.
Yes.
Everything is got your touch, and it has your little special flair to it. I love this. This is fantastic.
The truck's name's Tofu. If you look through the truck, there's 11 hidden tofus on it.
No way.
Yes, including from the word tofu, or whether it's the symbol, the little guy.
This is fantastic. Okay, you're right.
11.
This is heavy.
It is heavy. It is heavy. Put it down, girlfriend. Put it down. Here, we'll get it down. So, there we go. But this is my little baby. He came from Canada with me to the States. We both are imported here. And so yeah, it's been a labor of love, and I love it, and it's so awesome to see that other people are excited about it too.
Fantastic. And I had to come by and see it. Absolutely had to be part of my top 5 list here.
Thank you.
So I've been
so
watching
grateful.
this build on the internet, and I'm pumped to see it in person.
Thank you.
And
Thank
of course,
you.
Lady Builder.
Hey.
It's fun.
Thank you. Appreciate
Of
you.
course,
Appreciate
absolutely.
You. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to check out the rest of the show. Thanks for
Badass.
having us.
Go find some more cool stuff.
All right.
There's lots out there.
We have Rywire.com 1999 Honda Civic hatchback. It sports 2 electric motors, over 600 all-wheel drive horsepower, and it has all the JDM goodies. Something you definitely want to see at the show. We're over here at the West Hall at the 3M booth, and they are having a window tinting competition. It's going to be going on the whole show. So if you got the skills, come sign up and show us what you got. And that's it. That's the entire show. I'm very thankful for SEMA for having me out to see this awesome event. I hope you enjoyed my top 5 picks of everything we got to see. Comment below what your favorite thing was. And big shout out to all the people who came by at the Liquid Moly booth and the Boiler Performance booth, at the meet and greets. I had such a great time meeting all of you. And thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.